Okay, folks, I'm Daniel. We're back for more of the Scarlet Keys with Trish, and we have a little bit of catching up to do. I had 11 XP to spend because after finishing up in Alexandria, I went over to, so we had 7 XP from that scenario, including the token edition. Then we went to Bombay, I think it was, or Mumbai, and got an extra 2 experience for admiring the architecture. Then we went to Kathmandu, I believe it is, and talked to Leaky and told her to buzz off, so we got 2 more experience points for that. Then I spent the expedited ticket and flew all the way over to Alaska, although it really just saved me 3 time, I think, and now we're here in Alaska. We'll go over that, but here are the deck upgrades. So we put in a copy of Charisma. Probably you just knew that was going to happen anyway. We have Dr. Milan, we've got Chuck Fergus. We want to have both of them around, so Charisma it is. We upgraded 1 copy of the British Bulldog, so this gives me +2 skill value while fighting and also allows us to ignore the aloof keyword. I don't know if it matters so much in this scenario, but I think this will be useful later. Second cigarette case, level 3, just because if I want any of these really good cards, I would love to have one of these 2 in play to pick out the good cards. And I left, I guess, basically level 0 versions of the Bulldog, Mag Glass, and just have the 1 Chuck Fergus level 5 on the assumption that instead of, spending all the XP to upgrade those things, let's first upgrade the card draw first. Oh yeah, Mag Glass level 1. This card is going to be crazy, and you're going to find out why. Okay, anything else I did? Oh yes, an upgraded Breaking and Entering. This one changes the ability to succeed by 1 or more to automatically evade an enemy, and then 3 or more to return it to your hand. So with Chuck and enough money, but Chuck helps with that, this will be really good. I believe everything else is the same. Yeah, but we got 3 keys now. 3 keys is really good. All right, we're over here. Get rid of the overlay. So the setup here is we have the 3 Alaskan wilderness locations and we just randomize them. Cool. We've got a bunch of things out of play, and then there's decoy mini cards. We have 16 time has passed, so we're going to add 3 doom to agenda 1, and then we're ready to begin. So I've got my 3 keys. I've got the anti-prism. I've got the Light of Pharos, which would be really good as a fast play something, -3 cost. The other side is discard 2 random non-weakness cards. We saw that last time, and don't want to do that too much, but I can. And then the Eye of Ravens, as per usual. All right, Trish. Last time we had a bit of an autofill bonanza. Let's not do that again. For our 5 cards. Hello. 5 cards. Somehow I had hands turned off. Let's try that again. There we go. It's the tower. Okay. I do have the upgraded magnifying glass. So the nice thing here, I guess, about the tower is that we can use this just to throw it into play. All right. I don't think either of these other 2 cards are good enough to keep. I'd like to keep the magnifying glass. Sig Case Lone Wolf, very good. The other thing isn't so great, though. Okay, Agenda 1A, Lost and Forgotten. So we're trying to go find we're looking for the journal, right? Or no, we have the journal. So we're trying to find the gold mine. That's right. Before Thorn does, and they're on their way, and we'll get there if we lose out on this first agenda, essentially. Okay, so that's the first agenda, the first act. We are going to spend 3 clues at the condemned gold mine, and we're going to hopefully take the key from Thorn. All right, I've got some stuff to use here. It might not be a bad idea. Starting here at Anchorage, 1 clue, 2 shroud. We can grab some hollows this way. We don't have any yet, so walking back is probably not the best idea. I think the best thing to do, we want to probably play these 3 things. Oh, there's the hiking boots too. How slow do we go? Hmm. Well, I mean, we can use this. So now tell me, we actually have to discard something from our hand in order for this to flip back. We can't just say, whoops, no cards in hand. Okay. Um, I'm tempted to just lose a round and play everything. Get the hiking boots out. I just don't think I want to use this when nothing costs 3. So 2, 2, 1. And now we have something to work with. Okay, that's our turn. Upkeep, manual dexterity. And by the way, I've got 5 agility now. No allies, though. We're going to go to 4 of 7, and we get an encounter card. Wait. Before we do that, we need to put one of these guys in the deck. Don't know which one it is, but we have both the Claret Knight and Red Glove Man. We have not seen the last of. Okay, Paracausal Entity. Don't love to see an enemy off the flop, but that's where we're at. We're going to lose the level 0 Bulldog for now. Okay. Get a resource with my ability. Can't give anything. So do we take the attack of opportunity? Probably. I also probably should have done this before. We can do it now. That's okay. There is a fun little loop I can do with this and this. So I should have done that already last turn, but that's okay. Shadow agents, huh? Huh. I mean, I can pick them up, but then I'm not evading both these guys. I would need the breaking and entering also. So we'll just hold off on that. Maybe we'll pick them up with this. Okay. That's probably how we do this. We throw this into play. We spend our 2 resources on the breaking and entering for action 1. So now I don't get attacked. That's good. It is going to waste my ability slightly, but I'm okay with this. So we have 10, 11 with the mag glass. That's not great. Okay. Good old auto fail to start the day. This time, we are going to have to take the attack and do an investigate at 5 on 2. That's better. All right. Succeed by 3. Chuck Fergus. We're going to need him. We lost our breaking and entering, unfortunately. But we will take the clue and evade and hiking boots out of here. We're going to have to keep ahead of this guy. We're going to need some more cards for that. Okay, Fairbanks. No clues here. I think I stay here 1 round so we can do this next time. Yep. Okay. I could put Chuck out. I could do that right now. And in fact, I think I should. Last action, I'll gain a resource. I don't think I want to draw a card nakedly like that. All right. We're going to upkeep. Coup de grace. We've got the Paracausal Entity on our tail. And 5 of 7. Another enemy. All right. Concealed 2. So this might just be an Ancient Evils. I don't think I can do much about this guy. Coterie Agent A. What's going on here? These should not be the... Oh, yeah. They're the Void guys. Okay, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3. And yeah, I think we just stick 1 here, here, and here, and we'll just have to deal. If we get lucky, it'll be okay. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna put a doom on our magnifying glass, and then flip this back over. Now, there's no clues here, so I'm going to put this back in my hand. Goodbye, Doom. Now it's here again. All right. First action, we will investigate at 5-on-2. Nice. Did I take my resource? I don't think so. This is a decoy. Okay. Off we go. Let's move here. All right. We do get the last 3 outer wilderness locations into play, so at least we can kind of get going here. Unfortunately, it's really good to have one of the other ones revealed at this point. Okay. I do need to take a test. I'm going to test 5-on-1 to avoid some damage. I do not avoid the damage. Oh, boy. Here you go, Chuck. And then I probably should have cigarette cased before, but that's all right. We're going to do an investigation because it's a pretty good test here. We have 5-2-1. Okay. Succeeds by 3. And we're going to pick up. Well, the camera would be really good. Okay. Let's pick this up. Aha. We save ourselves a round. After this guy is exposed, we discard him. All right. Decoys go away. Okay, I could play the camera next time. Causal entity shows up. Upkeep, kicking the hornet's nest. This could be fast. Don't know if that's a good idea. So we need to spend 3 clues at the mine. I think we're like probably a clue or so short. I don't think there's any clues there, so we're not going to win this race. I'm going to have to deal with Thorn somehow. Matter inversion. Okay. This guy has retaliate and +1 fight, +1 evade. We can evade him. We can get a hollow back. Okay. Probably deal with them later. We're going to grab some more cards. Backstab is interesting. Dr. Milan I can play. I think it's the backstab. I think we have to use the chuckable targets here. Okay. Yeah, again, the math is not on my side. So I'll get a resource. If I move, if I get the clue and move, and if I go right to the condemned gold mine, then it could be good enough. Because we need 3 clues. So I think we just eat this and say, let's prepare for the future. Let's put the mag glass out. Sorry, the folding camera out for 2. And then do an investigation at 5-2-1. Oh, I guess I wasn't supposed to put the outer wilderness location into play yet. But that's okay. Because now we have them. Okay. Succeeds by 1. No, by 2. By 2. Sneak attack will do it. Remember, I can't commit to anything. So we get our clue, we get our evidence, we get our move. It doesn't really matter. Well, there is the gold mine. Problem just being I don't have the clues. Okay. I can move back and then move again. Sort of where we're at right here. Okay, we move back and move again. We need to take a test. 5-1. Okay, succeed by a lot. And then we reveal here, we're going to test, I guess it doesn't matter too much. We'll probably fail this, but we'll go 4-3. So these were 2 moves. -3. If you fail, look at the top card of your deck. If it's not a weakness, it's going to be hollowed. Okay, other magnifying glass is gone. Sure. When a monster enemy enters this location, deal 1 damage to it. We could let this guy just catch up. That would be really funny. Probably not going to happen, though. Move. Upkeep. There's the good bulldog. Ooh, I do like that. And then we're going to advance this. All right. Oh, I guess we still have to, we still have to, go back here once we get the last clue. Interesting. Choose an ally or item asset in their hand or play area set aside out of play as a hollow. Okay. Okay. So, hmm. I've got some ideas here. I have the money to put the bulldog into play. I also have the money for sneak attack, backstab, all that good stuff. So part of me says lose the magnifying glass, evade this guy when he comes back, and then we get it back. Whew, it's really bad to lose this, isn't it? Especially since I'm only at 4. I can't commit anything. Uh, we could use the hornet's nest to get some more resources in the clue. Interesting. I think we do lose this. I don't think I want to lose the bulldog right now. And this is just going to have to become the magnifying glass. Spicy. Splinter space. All right. We're going to test 5 to 3, attaching this hex here. We passed that one. All right. We're going to probably lose some cards here, but this is the hollow one. Do I play the bulldog first? I get a resource. I probably do. We're not parlaying. I think we just get this into play. Action 1. This cost me 3 resources. Action 2. I mean, it's an extra enemy on the board. This is not the best idea in the world, but we're going to trust the process. We play this. It could be chucked, but I think I used chuck on something else. Okay. Action 2. We're going to search the top 9 cards. Aren't that many in there. And spawn non-elite enemy, engage with me, get a clue. All right, here we go. Oh, we have a big fella. We've got a small fella and a big fella. How interesting is this? I mean, it is a victory point. Okay, Daniel, how do you feel about this? All right. First off, this guy ends up being spawn engaged. We're going to evade them no matter what, right? This is 5 resources, this is 3. If you end your turn, I can kill this guy by using the backstab or the sneak attack plus coup de grace. Okay, remember, I have 1 action remaining plus Chuck. Chuck, though, oh, I'm going to get some resources. I'm getting resources from this ability. How bad would this be to fail? It's not bad. I think we take them. We take our clue, we automatically evade this guy, and then we gain 5 resources. Okay. So, I think the plan is, since this can be, doesn't need a skill test, we just play it for 2 resources and an action. So that is 2 damage. And then we're going to use our backstab and do this. So this is going to cost us 3. Have to do it that way. It's going to be fast and plus 2. So we're going 7 to 4. Can't commit anything. We hope it works. It does. Okay, we succeed by 2. Let's look at the top 2. We'll grab another sneak attack, I think. I think that makes sense. Put this away, and I needed to have gotten rid of a hollowed a card. It was going to be the manual dexterity. And this is probably the way is just to get the victory point out of this guy. That was kind of sick. Okay. This guy moves in here. He's going to deal 1 and 1. So 1 and 1. I also get the book boost back, which is good. And then we deal automatic damage because the hunters are saying, what is this guy? A monster entered. That's not a monster. Now, I also have to hollow a card. Narrow escape. Okay. Probably should have done this. But, you know, I didn't do it. So we're going to have to do it next round. Okay. Another narrow escape. 1 out of 6. Okay, spawns location farthest from me. Each other coterie enemy gets +2 fight. After another coterie enemy is discarded from play, he shifts. There's no shifting to be done here. 1, 2, 3. I could put him like here or something. Do I want to go after him? The +2 fight thing is going to be actually awful. So we're going to need to use those sneak attacks. I don't know how much health Thorn has. Probably 4. Let's take a look. No. No. Okay. I do have the Bulldog. So I mean, we could run back here for the hollow, but I think we're going to have to come here anyway. So let's put him over there. All right. That was an encounter card. If I ever saw one, I don't need another one. Thank you. All right. So we're back here. I think we do want to evade this guy. I don't really have a good way of doing it. Let's take a resource. We could play the tower finally. I think we need to put... Oh, man. So, the plan is to use the coup de grace. The plan is to sit here and use this for our last action. Either that or I'm leaving him here forever, and that's a bad idea. Okay, we got our resource. We probably just try to play the tower. I don't think it's worth it to sit on this the whole rest of the game. So we're going to cancel the attack with our narrow escape, spend all our money, and then do an evade. And this evade is going to be at 7 to 3. -1 is 6 to 3. We'll take some cards. 1 card. So we can start playing this stuff again. Yeah, that's good. Maybe we can turn the deck over. Okay. After attached enemy is successfully evaded, discard matter inversion. I didn't do that well. It's okay. We'll put the doom here as well. I'm supposed to put the doom here. Anyway, we discard this, and we will draw a hollow. And I think it's got to be this other bulldog, just because if I draw the card that makes me get rid of things that are hollowed, it's really bad. So we're going to run it this way. Okay. So you're evaded. I could get a resource and then coup de grace. That's probably it. That's probably the play. Resource, chuck, costs nothing, fast. Ends my turn, draws me a card, and kills the paracausal entity, dealing 1 damage to an enemy here. Okay, I mean, it wasn't great, but It's not terrible. We go to upkeep. Hypothesis. I think I do need to just churn through. We got to get Dr. Milan out too. An obscuring fog. Thank goodness. Okay, so I can go. I think I can just go. Right. Oh, you know what? I never used the hiking boots when I got out of here, which is probably was wise, right? Because I needed the extra damage. So yeah, let's call that smart. Move, get my resource, I guess. Move. Um, and maybe I just do this. I forget where the guy spawns. Let's do this. Let's do this for some extra money. So one random chaos token plus one additional for each depletion. There aren't any. So we're hoping to not get any symbols. We did. So nothing happens. All right, well, we go to upkeep. Shadow agents. That's not great. Okay. There's no clues here. Coterie agent B. This is 3 of 6, by the way. These guys go in the shadows. We take Mr. B. This is a 6 shroud. Oh, I don't like that. We might just have to eat that as an Ancient Evils for now. One here, one there. Forgot to take that test. 5 to 1. Okay. Probably should have done the SIG case on that. Okay. I think this is correct. Because you're not actually connected to anything else yet. Yeah. In 2-player or more, it's easier to start revealing the rest of these things, but this is where we are. Okay. Um, these guys might have to die. Because I don't think I can evade them. I hate to use a backstab. All right, resource for me. Let's see what the top 3 cards are. Maybe this is the other way to do it. Yeah. I think we just got to play in the shadows. And get out of here. And we just hope that this is not the coder agent. All right. We move. We will take and investigate. Also a test here. Another auto fail? Come on, man. All right. So we'll take an investigate here at 5 to 1. Okay. 4 to 1 succeeds by 3. Interesting. Oh. Frick. Let's run this back. I need to spend my clues after I went in the shadows. Spend my frickin' clues here. All right. So I'm back here. It is agenda 2. All right. So Thorn's already here, of course. And we go to raw deal 2. And then we're going to say we still don't like this guy. So let's go to raw deal 5. And we're going to add a spawn a card here for victory points for our token addition. And then spawn the Thorn enemy at the mountain stream location. That is here. I suppose we can... I mean, the thing is about... I mean, it doesn't matter. I wasn't going to engage him anyway. All right. Let's say that what we did was all correct. He's here. I'm not engaged with him, though. Attach the stable glass? Yeah. Stable glass. I mean, maybe it's not a good idea to leave. I guess we don't even have to kill him, though. He guy's Hunter. So that is probably a good idea to kill him. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I don't like that. All right. Um, so yes, let's go get the thing we were looking at, which was Dr. Milan. I'd like to have him in hand. And then we look at this. It's a decoy. So that was action 2. I can't evade him and I can't deal damage to him. I could just worry about that next time. But I kind of would rather do that on a location with a clue. So I think I do just leave. Draw 3 cards. All right. So in order to move on, we need to have a clue for each of these locations. Are you also a wilderness? You are. Okay. He does have hunter, so he is going to come after me. So I think that's okay. We've got a clue here. These guys also have hunter. Yeah, about that. Upkeep. Another Dr. Milan. All right. 5 of 6. After you fail a skill test while at a location with concealed mini card, take a horror. All right, Thorn. So what is your deal after Hazard Treachery is drawn? Not that. Okay. Hunter, Retaliate, 4/6/4. We're going to use the Breaking and Entering. We're going to use a Sneak Attack. We're going to get our resource. I don't think the Doom is something we can do right now. All right. +2 health, which is 8. And it's real bad. It's real bad here. He's got 6 fight. We might just like try to run away. I don't know. Okay, we're going to take our first action, which I think is going to be the break and entry. We're going to go at 10 on 4. We need to succeed by 2. Is this worth making fast? No. I don't think it is. Let's spend our 2 resources. We're going to throw off a Dr. Milan as well. And this is 11 on 4. -3. All right. So that is 8 on 4. We succeed by enough. We lose this. We get our clue. We also are going to get the concealed card. Does it matter what order we do these things in? We succeed by 4. Let's do it that way first. Yes, manual dexterity seems good. Okay. We get the clue. We get to discover an additional clue, which I believe is a concealed card here. I think this is like not as a, because it's after you discover one or more, right? So I believe this just means get another clue. All right. So this is discarded from play. That was nice. This guy shifts his keys, which he doesn't have any. And then we evade the big enemy. All right. So the legitimate question here is, do I fire off the British Bulldog? It gives me 7 to 6. I can do 1 with the manual dexterity. I don't have a good answer for the shadow agents. That's not great. I think I do need to do this, though. By the way, I have more sanity than I had before. I do think this is the way. I think we are going to use, so it's 8. So I mean, theoretically, it's like 2 of these and 1 of these. Well, 3 of these. Okay, let's go for it. This is 7, 9 to 6. Okay, we'll draw a card. 2 damage. I think this is worth it. Um, again, this time it's just 7, and I could commit this, but that seems bad. Let's just go up 1. No, definitely not. If you fail, choose a non-weakness card in your hand and hollow it. Okay. Well, now the question is, do we try to leave this guy behind? And then backstab you. And we just sort of assume we can't kill this guy. Oh, we also need to put one of these things down. We could also just ignore a couple of these because we're probably not coming back. Probably not coming back. Okay. What does it do? An encounter card? That could be an enemy. Give me a 5 to 3. 5 to 3 doesn't cover enough the bag. We need to be up 1 more than that. I go up 3. Okay, this is going to stink, but we're going to go back here. We're going to take this test one more time. We passed that one. And the shadow agents simply must die. So we're going to chuck and spend 1 resource here to make this. No, I think I spend all 3. I spend all 3. So we go down to 2. And we're going to make this fast and plus 2. So we're going 7 to 3. Number of hazards. 1. Just 1. Okay, these guys are dead. That's that. We're gonna have to kind of run away. I don't know really what to do about that. But we do have a little bit of time. Not a lot. 5 to 6. More things to run away from. This guy's aloof at least. Okay, so I need to collect some clues. And there's a good chunk of them over here. Oof, why did I put this guy here? Am I gonna go grab something from here? No way. Move. Move? I could put one of these down here. I probably should. So we spend a clue, we put a resource down. Okay, I've done 1. Get our resource. We move here and then move 1 more time. First hazard had to revealed by an investigator at this location. Each round gains surge. All right. Thorn is an angry boy. We might be going to resign after this. Upkeep. 6 of 6. Only 5 after this. I don't know about this. Okay, each investigator chooses an ally or item, asset in their hand or play area, and sets aside out of play as a hollow. Dr. Milan, who we haven't played. 3 Shroud. I'm gonna have to resign. There's no way I can get through this. It's too tough. This is gone. 3 Shroud. There might be victory here, but I think we can call it quits if we get this victory and get out. I don't know how to get this victory. This guy should be here. Maybe that's how I get this victory. I don't know if I took my resource or not, but we'll take 1 now. And then we'll do some basic investigates up 2. Up 2. What was the encounter card I drew? Or did I simply just walk over here? Oof. Yes, I think that is correct. I think we just haven't taken our turn yet. No. We just flipped this. We didn't take an encounter card. Okay. Warped reality. After you end your turn here, stuff becomes hollowed. All right. Okay, we're just going to take some basic investigates, and we're going to be unhappy about that, but that's okay. There's one, and then there's two. I'm not going to draw the card. We could move. We'll get attacked by this guy. Man, I badly want to kill Thorn, but I don't know if I can do that with the Claret Knight over there. So I probably just... I mean, we can take the attack opportunity and leave if we have to. So we're going to get attacked. No, we don't get attacked. We think we have to stay here. That's fine. We stay here. We choose a non-weakness card. That's going to be this other empirical hypothesis. I didn't end my turn. I need to take a resource, I guess. Okay, this guy moves here. This guy moves here. And then I go to upkeep. Two logical reasonings, huh? Oh. I mean, it would be fun if I could get this guy, but he's in the shadows. Concealed 2. So 1, 2, 3. I don't think I can do that. 1, 2. I mean, I can put one over there, I guess. I mean, I'm not going to kill him. I mean, I could. Okay. I mean, it'd be sort of fun. I probably could. If it's this location, I can do it. All right. So we got to move out of here. Move. Evade. I suppose I could have used the hiking boots to get out last time, but I didn't want to get attacked by Thorn, so it's fine. We move here. We try to evade Thorn. I think this time we use the Eye of Ravens, and we go 7 to 4. Use the Bulldog. 8 to 4. I don't think there's that many. There's just the one, I think. Hex. Hex. Okay. You are evaded. That was action 2. The question is, do I dump the sneak attack on him? So he needs 8. Oh, it would be cool, right? It would be really cool, but I don't think we can do it. I think we got to save it for this guy if he pops out. Move one more time. Because, like, how am I dealing the 4 damage? I have nothing. Okay. That is my turn. Paradigm Professor moves that way. This guy readies. We go to upkeep. Hornet's Nest. Very funny. 2 of 5. Cracking Ice. Hazard, huh? Okay, so after the hazard is drawn, Thorn shifts their keys, so I'm going to set the highest non-weakness card as a hollow. Logical reasoning can go. This just goes into play. Nothing happens. All right. So we take a shot at this. Let's just see what happens. We might be able to get lucky here. We're going 5 to 2. Action 1. No. Okay. We go up 4. Yes. I guess we can take our last card. Okay. And it is... Okay. All right. Hello. 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 That was our 2 actions, right? What do we do now? I think we can get him if we do this and we do... No, we need to evade him. Okay. Yeah, we can evade him. 5 on 3. That's all we got, huh? That's all we got. Well, it better be good enough. It is. It's very good. It's very good because now we can chuck this sneak attack for 2 damage, and then hopefully we can get the last 2 in a sec. All right. Thorn comes to attack, and the Paradigm Facer also shows up, but this doesn't happen quite yet. So Thorn is going to deal me 2 damage and 1 horror. That's okay. We go to upkeep. This guy's ready as well. Hey, there's the backstab. That's kind of sick too. 3 of 5. So we're gonna hopefully end it here. Well, now we kind of have to. We have the Coder Agent number C, letter C, with 2 decoys, and indeed, 1 goes here, 1 goes there. This guy's back here. All right. What a mess. What a mess. Okay. So we've got a couple shots at this, but it's not great. I think the backstab is like our best bet, right? Because this can get to us to 7. So we're going to start with that. Let's use the backstab. We'll spend full price. Got a lot of money. So we're going 7 to 3. Excellent. Emissary from Yuggoth, you are dead. And then I'm going to resign. And we just say, what a nice time of year it is to visit Alaska. Oh, wait. No, it's not. I'm going to resign. Sorry, Thorn. I mean, first off, I don't have time to finish the objective here. This is sort of sad. Could I have gotten Thorn if to get the keys? If I did the backstab on him, I would have been at 7 to 6. That's very hard. We need to do 6 more damage. I don't think so. But we do get 5 victory points out of this. So we're going to say thank you and leave. Oh my goodness. That was terrifying. Yeah, what happens? Okay, in our campaign log, they record that the Void Chimera escaped. I don't know her. And then Thorn has the Sable Glass. I really wanted it. It makes the last scenario a lot easier, but it is not easy to get it when the guy has 8 health, and we're Trish Scarborough. Again, I think I drew a lot more enemies than I would have expected. There was like 45 cards in the encounter deck or something, and well, I mean, there's a decent number of enemies. 1, 2, 3. The bears we didn't see. Another one of these guys. Are there 3 of these? I also kind of shot my shot with this guy. So that's what happens sometimes. And drawing the Claret Knight was kind of bad. Is there a victory point here? No. That was a tough location. Okay. So yes, we mark 1 time, and then we may embark. That is that. We don't record that we haven't seen the last of him, though. Haven't seen the last of Thorn. All right. I'm just impressed that I got the 2 other victory point enemies out, but that was a very scary scenario for solo. Thanks for watching. Next time, I think we go over to Havana or something, or maybe we go do a side scenario. I'm not sure what we want to do first. Havana's good because then it requires you to spend some extra time after to just mess around. So, yeah, I'll decide later, and you'll see next week.